In today's episode of the Hexagon Challenge, can the Hernan Vanegas show continue as we face an away game at Boyaca Chico, and can we maintain a bit of a gap at the top of the league table? Roll the intro. Hello everyone, welcome back to Shaun Does FM. I hope you are having a wonderful day. If you are new around here and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, then please do so. It is greatly appreciated. And if you enjoyed today's video, then please also hit that thumbs up button. On today's episode, just a league game against Boyaca Chico. If we look at the league table, you will see they are now fifth. They were up in second early on. It was a game that I had earmarked for camera quite a while ago. The form has dropped off, but if they are able to pick up a win here, they will get back to third. You can see that we are 2 points clear, so a win here or even a draw would get us in a nice little gap above Cucuta FC. And you can also see that we have now officially qualified for the Torneo Betplay Dia Mayor Torneo Apertura semi-final group stage. That's a little bit of a mouthful, but essentially that will give us a chance to get into a playoff final where we could get ourselves into a strong position to secure promotion out of this division already. Also, before we get into yesterday's game highlights, the game highlights of the one game that we've played since yesterday's episode, you will notice that we have got our Continental C license, our reputation now back up at 2 stars. I tried to get another coaching badge, but the board don't want me to, as they're afraid I'll get pinched by another team. I have heard that before at all my free prior clubs, so hopefully that doesn't become a recurring theme, because that is probably the one thing holding me back, because apart from that, in terms of trophies and win percentage, I think we're looking really good. There's our tributes, starting to look quite nicely well-rounded. Now, just the one game since yesterday's against Real Santander, which if you have not checked out, then please do so. As you can tell by the scoreline, things were quite tight. We played since then in the league Deportes Quindio, and it was the Hernan Vanegas show, a 4-1 win. And as you can tell by the match rating, Hernan Vanegas had an absolute blinder. And you can also look at the stats there. We absolutely dominated this game. When we got our first goal, it was in the 8th minute, and we had already had 7 shots in the game. So we started on absolute fire. Roman was going down the right wing, plays the ball back for Suarez, who finds Vanegas' head, and he heads it through a scrum of bodies into the right-hand side. And then a common theme for the rest of these goals, off the back of corners to the opposition. Vanegas burning off the defenders and putting in the back of the net. There was his second after 14 minutes. After 21 minutes, he was after his hat-trick. Nice move around the tackle, and that's the hat-trick. We did miss a penalty at the 51-minute mark. Before that, though, there was actually a goal to the opposition. You see Martinez got past Edmonds Green. Both my centre-backs who played in the right centre-back role didn't have good games this game. I had to really rejig my back line, but Hernan Vanegas, again, counter-attack off a corner. That was his 4th for the game. He was the key. We obviously, considering the amount of shots we had, you would have thought we would have scored more goals from open play, and that's probably a fair concern. But otherwise, a really good performance. And the penalty that Labastidas missed, not too worried about it, because it was a very soft penalty, if I'm going to be honest. And yeah, it wasn't important in the end. It was a bit disappointingly taken. The keeper somewhat dove the right way. It sort of came off his legs and nearly went off the post, but stayed out. It was a slightly comical, but a missed penalty, but it didn't make too much difference in the end. We won that one 4-1 to keep our top position in the league. But no mucking around today. We will get straight into this game against Boyaca Chico. You can see their formation. They are playing a 4-4-1-1 kind of, attacking midfielder behind a poacher. So it might be a little bit difficult to break down, but we will see if we can do that. We have scored quite a few goals in our last few games. That would be nice to keep up. That has been a problem at this team so far, a bit of a lack of consistency. Now, in terms of team selection, you would have noticed from both the last game and this one, we have changed a few things up. Christian Orlego, our young midfielder, is now 3-star ability. So we have thrown him into the first team, both because of that. I think he gives us a bit more go for it. He's a bit more attacking than most of our other midfielders. And compared to Sinistera, he is a lot better suited. If we switch them around just to show you guys, Sinistera not nearly as good in that box-to-box midfielder role. So Orlego gives us a bit more tactical familiarity. So I've put him in there. At the back, I made that change that I described in last episode. I put Ordonez onto the left-hand side for wing back and Hurtado at centre back. Acosta, a couple of last episode it was actually, he did give away a penalty in that game. You can see his marking 6, and I'm not that keen on that considering where he's going to be playing. So, and also his tackling's not great. So we'll put him as a bench left back option, while of course Quinu recovers from his Achilles tendon injury. And you can also see down there, just for today's game, Suarez has been suspended, 2 yellow cards. So we've put Caicedo back to the CDM role, and that's where Sinistera gets back in off the bench. Garcia and Munoz will be our cover in the midfield roles. The other thing I've done, I have got rid of Angulo off the bench. I brought Vanegas on. We were running out of centre-backs who were playing well last game, and I want a few more options. Obviously, we've got quite a few in the starting 11 who can cover centre-back. We've got 3 in our back 4. So we were able to make one change, but when Hurtado started having a stinker along with Edmonds Green, we didn't have any options. So just in case I want to make that change, that's why we've brought Vanegas onto the bench. Apart from that, pretty similar team to the one you will be used to. Hoping to see Maralanda improve a bit today. Just the last 2 games, he hasn't stepped up as much as I would like. He's also in that inconsistent boat, along with the likes of Vanegas. So no TV coverage today. We are in our white mostly kit with a little bit of red and black up top, and we are playing left to right against Boyaca Chico, who kick off and have blue jerseys with the white shorts and socks. So an early throw in here to Boyaca Chico. It's gone to Montoya. Don't know if this that is a really poor start from us. I was about to say I don't know if the choice of kits is great, but that start's not great from us either. We have not had a single touch of the ball, and we've been exposed down the right. Romero throwing this into Montoya. Plays it back to Parra in a bit of space. Nice ball, and Mendes, Sandoval, sort of not covering his near post there, and we are already 1-0 down. Another throw in here to Boyaca Chico. 8 minutes gone. Hopefully we can snuff this out, because we have not really fired a shot early on. I haven't had really a chance to shout at the boys. Romero's in with the keeper here, and it's 2-0 Christian Romero. And all of a sudden, we are well and truly on the back foot here. Very poor start from us today. Both goals conceded off throw-ins. Sanchez puts a long one in. It's headed forward, and Romero 1-on-1 with the keeper. Again, Sandoval, I don't know if he can be doing much about that one compared to the first one. And we are struggling. 2-0 down after 10 minutes. Right, a corner. Hopefully we can strike back. 12 minutes gone. Labastidas puts it in. It is punched away by the goalkeeper. Out to Caicedo. Labastidas will put one in for Maralanda. Orlego, the rebound falls to, but Graziani able to hold on to it, and it remains 2-0. And the highlight not over yet. They boot it downfield. Hurtado tidies up, plays it back to Sandoval, and he hoofs it forward to Maralanda. Orlego up to Vanegas, back to Orlego. Labastidas heads it in for the Vanegas. He has a shot, tries to curve it inside the top right corner. Doesn't happen. Our first bit of attack in the game, but we remain 2-0 down, and another throw in here to Boyaca Chico. They've been dangerous off those so far, and they might be again as Bonilla will play it into Parra. I'm not sure if that's the Parra that I was looking at. Romero with a shot, but it's been blocked. They are all over us earlier doors. Pimentel has a shot blocked now. Bonilla Back to Para. I'll have to have a look at who's the Para that I was considering signing earlier in the season. That's the end of the highlight. 15 minutes gone, 2-0 down. Goal kick to Boyaca Chico. 22 minutes gone now, but they remain 2-0 up. We tidy that up at the back. Hurtado will run with the ball after a bit of 1-2 with his centre-back partner in Emmons Green. Now the ball goes forward to Marulanda. He cuts inside. Labastidas back to Sinistera. He'll have a shot, and it's just over the bar. Good attempt, but not end product, and we remain 2-0 down, and it's another throw into Boyaca Chico. And Montoya dashes into the midfield. Plays it back to Bonilla. Para. Over to Romero, who's already got a goal. He is having a nice run here. A shot, but it is blocked, and Marulanda tidies it up, although hoofs it out. And we remain 2-0 down after 25 minutes. Long throw. Ordonez will put this in. It's gone to Vanegas. Back to Ulego. Here's a shot. It's blocked by one of our players. That's not ideal, and we'll try and build something again. Edmonds Green plays that back to Roman. Caicedo. These two having a bit of 1-2 amongst each other. Edmonds Green. Back to Hurtado. Hopefully it's not the end of the highlight, and it isn't. Out to Ordonez, who is at left back today. Ulego will put a nice ball in, and Vanegas on the end of it. Labastidas. It's been headed down for him. We are back in this at 2-1. Vanegas finding himself in a good wee patch of form. Rego, a really nice ball here. Vanegas gets on the end of it, heads it down. Labastidas, I think he's been played onside by those defenders on the left-hand side of the goal. This will be a better angle of it, and he's just onside. But it's a really nice position for him to be in, and it is 2-1 after half an hour. And a free kick straight after that. Marulanda will whip this in. And Vanegas on the end of it. We are right back in it. Here we go. 2-2 after 30 minutes. A terrible start, but now we're clicking into gear. And Hernan Vanegas, that is his 5th goal in 2 games. Well and truly on fire, and good to see Marulanda providing the assist as well. And now, could we turn this around? It would be a heck of a performance. 2-2 after 30 minutes. And another long throw. Ordonez. Can we do something here? Graziani is able to get on the end of it. So for now we can't, although the highlight will still go on. And we've secured possession straight back from that clearance from the goalkeeper. Marulanda now puts a ball in. Labastidas was looking to get on the end of it. Can't. He has scored quite a few headed goals this year, so one to watch out for. Marulanda now looking to set up an angle. It's Sinistera. And he got blocked by a teammate again there, I think. Remains 2-2 as we start to gain a bit of dominance. And a corner, 40 minutes gone. Labastidas will put this in. It is cleared. Para's going to try get on the end of it, but beaten out by Caicedo. Ordonez, the left back, plays it forward to Marulanda. He now starts to have a run down that left-hand side. Ducking in towards the box. He puts one in. Labastidas heads it, but Graziani at close range is able to hold on to that. Good save, I suppose. And it remains 2-2. Right, we are right before half-time here, and we have a highlight and possession of the ball. Vanegas back to Ulego. Marulanda. He has a run. Cutting in towards the box again. Labastidas has a header. Straight at Graziani. Possibly could have looked to head that down to Vanegas to return the favour from earlier, but considering how bad we started that game, a good little period just before the half-hour mark means we are back square 2-2 away from home against a quite good Boyaca Chico side. Tell the boys, think we will go. I think we use the Avenge line again. Tell them there's a lot more to come. Hopefully we can get a goal and complete a pretty nice turnaround if we were able to do so here. Game's wide open, 2-2 at half-time. And we are kicking off, playing right to left this half. As Caicedo will play it back to Edmonds Green. Roman now. Knocking it about the back, see if there's a highlight from this. Edmonds Green now up to Labastidas. Plays it to Roman, think he was offside. No. He'll put a ball into Urego. He was in a good position for a shot, and it's not wide by much, so early chance, but it remains 2-2. So it's 53 minutes gone. Ulego's got a bit of an injury, but we have got a highlight, although now it might be for the opposition as Romero plays it back to Para. Still not sure if that's a Para. I need to check that. And he's hit it straight into Labastides. Can we create something here? Here's a shot. It blazes past the left hand upright. And I think we will make a change with Urego carrying a slight injury, lower leg injury. We better that one heal. So I'll just see what our options are here. We've got Garcia, three-star midfielder, can play both positions. And we've got Munoz, more of an attacker, so he probably is more comparable to who we've got there in Urego. So I think we will bring Munoz on, and familiarity has remained pretty similar. So that will be our change for now. Marulanda also tired, but has had a pretty good game so far. Our front three all doing pretty well, so I don't want to change too much there. We'll leave things as they are. 2-2 with 35 minutes to go, and a long throw before we can make that sub. Vanegas in the box, back out to Ordonez. Urego, he puts a ball in, Labastides heads it, and Urego, before he goes off, has provided us with a nice assist. The young midfielder, and Labastides, we said he's got a few headed goals this year. That could be a nice one to cap off a very good comeback from our boys here. Just on the edge of the box, Urego, and Labastides getting above his man and heading that into the bottom left corner. 3-2. And as we check for offside, and you can see, yeah, he's pretty tight, but that will do, and we will proceed with the changes. Hopefully we can hold this lead now. As we have another highlight, we are playing around with the ball from the back after it looked like a clearance from their goalkeeper. And Labastides, after a hat-trick, plays it to Hernan Vanegas. And the shot blocked, but we consolidate possession on the edge of their box. Marulanda, that's through to Vanegas. It's tackled. Roman had a almost open half net there, but misses it. So it remains 3-2. Goal kick to Boyaca Chico. And Rodriguez will get up and secure this. I did shout demand more by accident before, so hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. Montoya back to someone else. Castro now. The ball cleared. That was getting quite close to the goal. Hopefully this highlight's over soon. And Edmonds Green will head that forward to Vanegas. Can we get them on the counter? Marulanda now. He's got pace. He's got wheels. It's a tackle. No penalty. That would have been nice today. I wouldn't have minded a penalty just to get a bit of an advantage. Labastides, though, puts it in the back of the net. But, yeah, he looked too open to be true, and indeed he was offside. Caicedo blasting this ball, but just after he had timed his run. It will remain 3-2 for now. Boyaca Chico clearing it from their box, and they may have a highlight here. They hold the ball up, goes back to Turalvo, their left back, and they've given it straight back to us. Sinistero, can he put Vanegas in? He won't. Well, yes, he will. Marulanda. Labastides, there's his hat-trick, John Labastides. He'll get it this time. No offside doubts there. And we have come back from 2-0 down to be 4-2 up against a pretty challenging team early on, at least, in Boyaca Chico. The shot initially from Vanegas was blocked. Marulanda will get a nice, easy assist to Labastides, his second of the day. And things looking very good. We will take Marulanda off here. He is getting a red heart, and we do have a busy little period coming up. Schedule-wise, Salas can come on for him. And that will do for now. 4-2, 12 minutes to go. Okay, and not too long after that, Labastides is a bit tired. He's already got his hat-trick, so I think we'll take him off and give Elkin Murillo a game. He's not too upset about that, but he's already got the match ball and he can get a nice applause. We've got 8 minutes left. We are 4-2 up. We've got a throw in here at the 84-minute mark, but it's gone straight to a defender. Those long throws may not be as effective as they were earlier without our best long throw taker in Quernu. And now Boyaca Chico look to make things interesting towards the end of the game. Romero on the edge of the box plays out to Manjarez, back to Para. Manjarez, back to Para, he's in space, puts a ball in, Rodriguez gets his head to it, Igulan gets his first goal of the season, and it's 4-3. Yet again, goals galore. Hopefully we can hold on again. Have we just let them back in here? Para, a nice ball. Rodriguez gets to this, and Iguaran in the right place, the right time to just head that home nicely. And we will tell the boys just to slow things down a bit here. Just lower the tempo right down, be more disciplined, and time waste frequently. Hopefully we don't blow this lead. After doing so well, we'll come back from a deficit. 4-3 with 5 minutes to go. And we have a long throw. We are coming up to the 90-minute mark. The goalkeeper claims it. That worries me. Graziani will boot this clear, get to it. Oh, why are our right backs putting a tackle in or a header? Manjares. Oh boy, they've got us exposed here. We haven't got numbers back, and Bonilla puts a ball over the top for Castro. It is blocked. It will be a corner. I'm going to demand more and see if that helps for the corner. It doesn't, and everyone's heads dropped. Para puts it in. It's just over the bar. That was a good header. And it might have done enough for Sandoval. And we've got a highlight straight away again. Edmonds Green out to Caicedo, out to Roman. We play out from the back. Sinistera to Vanegas. Just run to the corner, my friend. We've still got 4 minutes left. Mario, Sinistera, Salas. Oh, that will do. 5-3. I'll take that over running to the corner. Nice play, and that should see us home. Not sure if that fitted in with the lower tempo I told the boys to play, but I don't mind if we're going to score goals. Mario to Sinistera. He sees the runner Salas, and that's his first goal for a little while. To be fair, we haven't given him many opportunities of late, so good to see him take it. And that should wrap things up this time. Boyaca Chico, as we come up to the end of the added 5 minutes, have a throw in. They play it back to Sanchez, up to Bonilla. Surely it would only be a consolation goal now. Castro has a shot. It is blocked. Goes out for a corner. Will they have time to get a goal? They might. Para will whip this in. And Sandoval makes a good save there, and that surely is going to be it. And indeed it is. Good win, a very entertaining game. We went 2-0 down inside the first 10 minutes, but we came back nicely to make it to all at half time. Labastidas completing his hat-trick in the second half, 4-2. They got one back just before the 90-minute mark, but we got one in injury time to round it out, 5-3. Labastidas definitely player of the game today, but most of the team did quite well. Sandoval with an average rating, I think that might be a little bit harsh. That first goal, yes, he probably could have done a bit more to keep that out as near post, but the other two, I don't know if he had much chance, considering how they knocked it around in the build-up. But a very good overall team performance apart from that, despite us taking a little bit of time to get things going. Tell them that was a good win, not a great win. Our defence, which was quite hard to break through. We've conceded a few goals in these last couple of games on camera anyway. Slightly concerning. Maybe that's the Quernu effect. Not sure. Maybe only in a centre-back when we get to the transfer window. But what that does mean is we are 5 points clear at the top of the table, and with only 3 more league games to go before we enter the first stage semi-final group, we should be in a good position to maintain top of the table. And the bonus in Colombia is those extra group stage semi-final games also count towards the league. So if you are down in that bottom 8, that means you're not playing as many games as the top 8 and you get less chances to pick up more points. So hopefully we can continue to remain unbeaten this season. We'll look at this Orlego injury. It is not a big one. That is good. Flores looking out at John Labastidas. Yes. Millonarios looking at Labastidas. Good luck. It will have to be a very good offer. So for the next episode, I'm filming this quite a wee way in advance, so I think the next episode is going to be Saturday night's one. I think what we will do is we will play this next cup game off camera, and there's no point showing you the league games at the moment. Hopefully that Alianza Petrolera game will have a bit on it. If it doesn't, we'll come back for the first semi-final group stage game. Otherwise, it will be that Alianza Petrolera game. We will take them on again in a game that could be a game that we have to avoid losing to make the next stage of the Colombian Cup. But if you enjoyed that goal fest against Boyaca Chico today, then make sure to like or thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Feel free to leave a comment. I'll try to respond to all of them. And until tomorrow's episode, enjoy the rest of your day.